Hey house guests, welcome to today's BB Can 6 updates and spoilers. Our house guest today is Wes Boyer. Wes, thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate it. And if you guys want to be house guest of the day, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. Where are you going? Alright, so yesterday, Johnny did not use the veto, which means Will and Ryan are still up on the block. Oh my goodness. So it's pretty much like said and done in the house that Ryan is going this week, but Ryan is not going to go without a fight, so you can expect a lot of campaigning over the next few days. So Ryan's making the rounds. He told Allie that someone already promised him a 4th vote to stay if he can lock down the other 3. So let's play a little game. Do you think this is A, BS from Ryan, B, BS that somebody fed to Ryan, or 3, legit? Let me know in the comments. So we're gonna talk about that more in a few minutes. Okay, so Allie and Olivia were chatting about this, and they're like, who is this mystery person? Who's this mystery 4th vote that Ryan is referring to? So Allie narrows it down, and she's like, you know what? I think it's Erica. Erica likes to keep big targets around, so maybe she wants to make a big power move here and keep Ryan instead of Will. And Olivia seems skeptical about this. She's like, would it be a power move to keep Ryan? It's not really, you know, a move that you would equate with power, right? But I guess it would be in the sense that, like, everybody else wants Will to stay, and Ryan is kind of like public enemy number 1-ish. I don't know. There's like 5 public enemy number 1s at this point, but whatever. So they still want Ryan to go, but Allie says that she's going to talk to him again and try and get the name out of him of this 4th voter because she's curious. She wants to know who it is. So then they also discussed their plans for next week. Allie really wants to win this next HOH because she doesn't feel safe right now. She needs to make sure they're going to be safe. And Liv is like, oh yeah, like, I'm totally going to go for it too. I don't think she really cares that much. I'm pretty sure Olivia feels fairly safe at this point, and I think she really wants to wait until what they assume will be the triple eviction the following week. So most of them are looking at it like this. We've got one more regular week, and then like a triple eviction or something happening, which could be, I don't know, it could be another double. Who freaking knows? It's going to be interesting to see if it plays out the way they think it is. But anyway, they're going through their options for if one of them wins HOH next week. So option number 1, kind of like the easiest route, I guess, put up Maddie in Paris with Maddie as the target. But then they would also leave the potential there to pull off a backdoor plan. And the target would be Johnny. Okay, option number 2. Just put Erica and Johnny up right off the bat. But they feel like this is a little bit too ballsy of a move before the triple eviction. They don't want to strike like that until it's triple time, if it's happening. And then the 3rd option is to put up Dayla if they're feeling worried that Dayla would target them in the triple. Because before, they promised to keep each other safe until the triple. And now they're thinking, let's keep going. Let's go past that. Why stop there? And keep each other safe through the triple. Because they feel like they would have the best chance against each other going into that end game. So I don't see them putting Dayla up. I feel like they're pretty secure with them at this point, and there's way more trust there than they have with Erica and Johnny right now. So they're really leaning towards the first option of Maddie in Paris with the possible Johnny backdoor. We'll see what happens. So let's talk about Ryan's campaigning a little bit more. Okay, so his main campaigning points. He's telling everybody, except for like Derek and Kayla, that next week is probably their last chance to take Kayla out, which no, it's not. But he says she's not going to be competing for HOH because she's not eligible. But after that, she's just going to freaking dominate those competitions because she's been holding back for this first half of the game. So he's like, we need to take Kayla out immediately. And he says that he has a better shot at winning competitions than Will. He does have a better track record so far, right? He's also saying that Will has not kept his promises the way Ryan has, which again is kind of true, but I don't know. Has Ryan kept his promises? Sort of. He's stirred a lot of shit, but I guess he's followed through on most of what he said. But he also said he wasn't going to campaign against Will, and He's been doing a little bit of that. So anyway, he says that he is a very big target. People are going to go after him before they go after you. Me before you. And he says, if you're up on the block against me, I'll go home. If you're up on the block against Will, you're going to go home. And of course, he's also pulling out the whole, I have a 4th vote locked in already, but he's not giving anybody the name of that person. So people aren't completely shutting him down at this point. They're listening, but these conversations aren't really going anywhere. Nobody's like, yes, I'll definitely keep you. So then Allie did end up talking to Ryan again. She wants to figure out who that 4th person is. So she said, there's no way the mystery voter could be Maddie, Paris, or Johnny, because why would they vote out Will? They're so close to him. So Ryan confirms her suspicions. It is Erica. What? Okay, so like, what's going on there, Erica? What? We're gonna come back to that again. Okay, so then Kayla, Derek, Allie, and Liv were all up in the HOH room together, and there's a lot of doubt within this group about Erica and Johnny. They're like, oh my god, what would Erica and Johnny do if they were to win the next HOH? Are they gonna come after us? So they think that Erica's still with them, but Johnny, not as much. They feel like Johnny may be more with the other side of the house now with like Will, Paris, and Maddie. And they're afraid that Johnny is starting to get in Erica's head and telling her, you can't go to the end with the duos. There's no way you're going to make it out of there alive. So Kayla says, judging by the conversations she's had this week, Johnny has been more loyal to the other side all along. He's probably never been with them, which I disagree with because he's been like solidly in the middle the whole time. I don't think he's really been with one side more than the other. So Kayla is also still claiming that Johnny was suggesting in a roundabout way that Allie should go soon, potentially even be a replacement nominee this week. He's like, yeah, or sorry, she's saying, yeah, he was pushing you, blah, 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 but like in a roundabout way, beating around the bush. That did not happen. From what I saw, that did not happen. But she's definitely trying to get Allie and Liv to doubt Johnny more and more. So Derek says he doesn't think that Erica would put them up if she won the next HOH. He doesn't think she's going to take the shot that soon, but Johnny might, because Johnny is ready to strike. So Kayla is thinking, yeah, Erica wants to keep us around for the triple because she likes to keep the big targets in the house as shields. Okay. But then Allie and Liv are like, I don't know about that, because they tell them again that Johnny and Erica have been pushing hardcore that Dayla has to go next week. They want to take out one of them before they even get to the triple so that there's less of a chance of Dayla winning HOH during the triple. So then this group breaks up their chat so it doesn't look sketchy, and they're like, all right, we just need to act good with, I was going to say Erica and Johnny, because we don't know what's going to happen yet. Okay, so then a little while later, Johnny and Allie were playing pool in the backyard, and what do you know? Johnny's like, hey, don't you think that next week is really the time to take a shot at Dayla? I mean, we've had this truce for long enough, but it's time, right? And Allie's like, oh, I'm scared. She said she's going to be scared no matter what. But I don't know. She said, I understand what you guys are saying. She doesn't know what to do. Translation, she does not want to put up Dayla. It's not happening. I think maybe Liv could be convinced at some point, but I don't see Allie going for that. So she's like, all right, fine. Say, hypothetically, we get rid of Kayla next week. What's the plan for after that? If there's a triple eviction, do we still, finish the job and get rid of Derek? Are we moving forward with our 6 with Paris and Matt and Will? Like, what are we doing? Johnny doesn't really have an answer for her. They kind of just like let that one go. That's a little sketchy. Then they start walking the yard, and Allie is asking, do you think that Derek or Kayla would win if either of them make it to the end? And Johnny says, yes. He feels like they would because they've had a target on their backs the whole time, so if they make it to the end, people are going to want to vote for them. But really, I wouldn't vote for that. What have they done in the game? Just because they made it to the end, I don't know. I think that's kind of lame. But is Johnny just saying this so that Allie will be more motivated to take them out? Or does he really think that? I don't know. But let's get back to Ryan for now. He was campaigning to Erica in the HOH room. Of course, he's still pushing that Kayla has to go next week, and Erica's like, I know, I've been planting the seeds. And Erica's still playing along that she would be the 4th vote to keep Ryan. I'm pretty sure she's BSing him because she knows that there's no way he's going to get that many votes. But maybe she wants to stay good with him because he'll probably be on the jury. So then Ryan is going through his potential votes, and he's like, all right, I have you if I can get the other 3. He thinks that he could probably get Allie and Liv's votes. He's working on them right now. I don't know about that. So that would give him 3. And he says the toughest vote to get is this last one. Maddie, Johnny, or Paris. They're all super close to Will. So he thinks that Paris is his best shot. He's not even going to really bother with Maddie and Johnny because it's just not going to happen. So he's going to focus on Paris. Lucky girl. All right. So then last night, Paris was whispering with Derek and Kayla in the bathroom area. And she's like, we're all good for this week. Let's talk about next week. I know you guys were saying that you want to keep around Allie and Liv for the potential double or triple. She kept calling it a double. I think she meant triple, but maybe it is a double. Maybe she's right. So she's like, what are we going to do? What's our game plan moving forward? Who are we taking a shot at? So she doesn't want the answer to be Maddie. So she says, Maddie wants to work with us. She doesn't care if she's at the bottom of the totem pole. She just wants to work with you guys, okay? So then Kayla's like, okay, cool, tight. How close is Maddie with Johnny? And Paris is like, psh, Maddie would be willing to cut Johnny loose in a heartbeat. Like, yeah, they're friends, but like, she knows that this is a game and that would be a big move. So then Kayla brings up like, oh, Johnny was also saying this week that Maddie could be the potential replacement nominee. Like, that was pretty much his first choice. So Paris is like, I don't know. I feel like part of that was Johnny just wanting to distance himself from Maddie because a lot of people have been pairing them up in their minds or whatever. So he wants to kind of, you know, kill that image. But yeah, it's tough to say how close Johnny and Maddie really are. So then Paris was saying, what was Paris saying? Oh, if we want to have a shot against the others, we need to pull in Maddie and Will. Now, when she says the others, she means like Erica, Johnny, Allie, and Olivia. So she wants to group Dayla, herself, Maddie, and Will all together. So she says, best case scenario, Maddie wins HOH next so that we can all still play in the double or triple. Putting a lot of trust in Maddie if they do that. But Paris says, what shot do we take? You know, are you guys definitely against going after Allie and Liv? So Kayla explains again, we want to keep the other duo in the house until the triple so that we're not like the biggest targets going into it. So Kayla's like, we should go after Erica and Johnny anyway. They're freaking comp beasts. This is the time to strike. So Kayla thinks that they have to put both of them up together to guarantee that one definitely goes, because if you don't, if you just put up one, the other one could win the power veto and save that person, and then they're both safe. So they're talking about Johnny potentially going first because they feel like they can trust Erica a little bit more. So then Kayla says she's willing to bring Maddie into the group if she's legit. All right, so then they split up, and Kayla and Paris reconvene in the HOH room. Let's be real, they were the ones who were really talking there anyway. I mean, Derek kind of just sits there for the most part. So Paris is talking about this like kind of weird plan for next week. Instead of putting Erica and Johnny up together, she says, what if we put up Erica and Allie? Erica would be the target. If she comes down, then we put up Johnny. But Paris doesn't want to put Erica and Johnny up together because she feels like they could still salvage their relationship with Johnny if they get rid of Erica and don't put him up with her. I don't think so, but she's like, yeah, he won't realize that we're coming for him if we don't put him up directly. I think he's going to be upset and he's going to realize. Yeah, so Kayla says maybe, but she would feel more comfortable putting Liv up instead of Allie because Liv is better in competitions, and if something goes awry, they can just get rid of Liv instead. So they're not really agreeing on who they want up next week, but they're definitely agreeing that Erica and Johnny have to go very soon. They can't let them get past the triple because then they can win out like the rest of the competitions. At that point, everybody would be playing in the power veto. So they feel like they need to get them out ASAP. All right, so then today, the house guests spent most of the morning on an outdoor lockdown, and then the feeds went down just before 1 p.m., and they've been down for like at least 4 hours. So I don't know what's going on. They came back for like a short little blip, and I think it was Olivia and Paris playing pool, and I think there was like some mention possibly of a task. So maybe, I don't know, maybe Marsha's back. I wish. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, and until tomorrow, much love.